What's going on, everybody? Lethal back with another Madden video. Today we're testing out the all-time Indianapolis Colts and the all-time Cleveland Browns. Alright, I'm gonna be the Cleveland Browns. My man Shine, he's gonna be the Colts. Originally we were supposed to have another Colts user to come test them out, but it's all good. You know, I never mind the competition. I gotta stay sharp on Madden. Plus, I've been watching all the club championships and just getting a feel for what those guys are doing. And to be honest with you, I feel like I can compete with those guys, but that's why I'm kind of trying to get this going for other guys that feel like me. Alright, so I'm gonna receive ball first. I hate getting ball first. I feel like, you know, if I don't go down here and get 7, then, you know, it's bad on me. Thing about the Cleveland Browns, they had potentially the best running back out of all of this. I haven't got a chance to test out Bo Jackson. Walter Payton could potentially be #1 depending on who's using them, but it's so tough to stop Jim Brown on this game. This was the weirdest start to a game I probably have ever played. So right here, 1st and 10. You know, I'm normally a runner. I take the pass when it's there. I'm going to drop back. Dwight Freeney comes through, makes the hit, causes the fumble. So in my head, I'm like, damn. I'm getting Peyton Manning the ball. Shine is a very talented passer. This ain't voting well. So my game plan against him is just to give him all different type of looks. Right here, I send the heat. End up forcing the incompletion. Next play, I'm going to drop back in coverage. Again, like I said, I'm just kind of mixing it up because, I mean, it's Peyton Manning. You don't want to give him the same exact look every single time. So right here, I'm going to play more coverage. I'm going to only send 3 people at him and hope somebody can hit home. You know, hopefully Myles Garrett can make a play. So he dropped back, and I should have trusted my instincts. I was on it, and he finds a dot to Doyle. All right. Again, right here, I'm showing blitz, and this time I'm actually blitzing. And this is the value of mixing up your coverage. Right here, he sends the running back into the backfield, you know, to potentially show that he's going to pick up the blitz. But he sends the running back out. And before he can get that ball off, Andre Davis makes the play. And Myles Garrett is going to use all his energy to get it into the end zone. So, weirdest start to a game I ever had, but to be honest, it's the most comfortable I could have been because we got the stop and we got a score after we had originally turned the ball over. Alright, so Shine is going to go right into this 5 wide with Peyton Manning, which, you know, it's kind of expected. I've been playing Shine a lot at this point. I kind of know what he likes to do, and I kind of just like really tailor my game plan based on the players that he has. As you can see right there, Andrew Luck just took off for a QB scramble, which is going to be a little bit big later. So a key thing for me that I got to get better at is recognizing personnel. Because when I was kind of playing this game, you know, my whole thing was I was going to make Peyton uncomfortable. Right here, he's going to deliver a dot. And at that point, I said I'm fine with that because if I put a little bit more speed right there, that's a pick. Coming out 1st and 10. Manning is very comfortable, you know, always motioning people, changing people. He sees plays before it happens. That's why his ability is Omaha. And when he gets to doing all that, he has Hot Rod Master, so you don't know what combinations he's really putting on the field. So like I said, my whole thing is I just want to make the man uncomfortable, give him something different every time. This time this is going to be a man-to-man look. And he hands it off. I'm thinking like he's doing all these adjustments and everything. Joseph Adai gets the ball, running right into the end zone. It is what it is. For me, like I said, I had the best running back that I've played with so far. When the league starts, he will have that freight train ability, which makes him so much more scarier. But right now, I just have him on wrecking ball. I had to, you know, get this set up pretty fast. Here I go, dropping back the pass. I don't really have nothing there. I'm going to throw it up. It's going to get tipped. Eugene Daniel is going to come up with the pick. And it's not looking good for me, all right? I mean, I know I had the lucky break early. Fortunately, my defense is able to make a stop, and that's the biggest difference I want everybody to take from when they come test out. Like, linebackers are a thing. You don't have to try to put safeties in spots with linebackers. More than likely, those linebackers are way better at that position than safeties. So, right here, we drop back. He has nothing open and just kind of heaves it down the field. And this is an important thing for Sean. I want him to get better at. Fourth down, you know, you got a pretty good kicker, and your defense is showing it can get some stops. I ain't really moved the ball that well. Just go ahead and punt the football. I mean, I get it at the spot of the field he's at. You know, if it was 4th and 2, yeah, you possibly go for it. But 4th and 6, just go ahead and punt the ball, because I'm going to be sitting on everything at that point to make you feel uncomfortable. Right here, I'm not even going for the pick. You know? No, one of my X factors is a corner. It's just tough at that point. Just go ahead and punt the football. But when you don't do things like that, you give me life. And giving me life is something people learn to regret against me. Alright, if you got me down, just keep playing your game. That's the one thing I always done. That's just my advice. I know people like to gamble. You don't get too many opportunities, but it's a 6-minute ball game. The game is going to be long anyway. Alright, now if it was 4 or 5 minutes, totally understandable. You probably got to gamble a little bit more, but it's a league game. You ain't got to gamble that much. Jim Brown is going to take it to the house for 6. And I'm telling you, man, that it has to be one of the top running backs. Right here, Peyton Manning is going to come out and do what Peyton Manning does, all right? Dropping back. He's going to throw it deep. But Frank Minifield, Cleveland Brown legend corner, all right? Possibly the best 2 cornerbacks with him and Hanford Dixon. Comes up with the big pick. And we got some life right before halftime, which is great for me because the more chances I give Peyton Manning, the more I feel like he's going to be extremely comfortable. I'm surprised he didn't take more checkdowns and work the ball down the field this game, but at the same time, I'm not complaining. For me, I got Otto Graham at quarterback. I could put in Brian Sipe if I wanted to, but I like Otto Graham's ability to run and pass the ball right here. He's going to find Josh Gordon wide open down the field. And with all these teams, all these different weapons, you can see Peyton Hillis at fullback if I wanted to hand him off the ball. But Jim Brown is going to break some tackles and find his way into the end zone yet again. Every team has what you need to be capable to win. No team is like that much better than the other, which is why I do these test games. Alright? If I found out that a team was just so overbearingly overpowered to where they couldn't be beat, then I change that. Of course, it comes down to the user. But honestly, I have not seen any teams that was just so overbearingly unusable or just so overpowered that nobody can come up with the dub. As you see earlier in the game, the Colts have had multiple chances with pretty much the lead because they have had the ball off a turnover or something, and they just didn't take advantage of it. Alright, that's a testament to my great defense, but at the same time, it just shows you every team has the opportunities. You just got to take advantage of them. Alright, so we're getting down to the second quarter right before halftime. And Peyton Manning, he's whacking 5 wide. Alright. I didn't really have like the best strategy against it because, like I said, with that hot route master, you really don't know what route combinations he's going to throw. And me, I never really play to try to stop you every single time. As you see Andrew Luck with another QB sneak to the end zone, I never play to try to stop you every single down. I just try to play for the big play. Eventually, you're going to come out in an offense that I like what I came out in defensively, and I'm going to make the play. You know, for me, it's about making those opportunities. So right before the half, dump it down to Jim Brown. Again, this is why I like Otto Graham a lot. Yes, he has the rocket for an arm, but you got to watch this man on the ground as well. So it's right before the halftime, right? Instead of trying to force something downfield, I'm going to just get some yards with Otto. Easy as that. 6 seconds left. I'm thinking if I can complete a pass, I'm in field goal range. I pretty much knew what I was going to do. I seen the safety come down. I tried to hit Ozzie Newsom and get down. Great play by Eugene Daniel to knock it down. So right here, I'm going to coach's suggestion to try to kick the field goal at the 46, but they're telling me I'm out of field goal range. And typically the computer is pretty right when they tell you you are in field goal range and when you're not. So I got to go for it all. Right here, right now, I'm reading cover 2, but it's kind of an off-balance cover 2. The safety that's supposed to be in the middle, he's too far over. So I just put it on the street. I got a talented receiver in Paul Warfield. Rocket for an arm and Otto Graham. End up getting a touchdown right before halftime, which is big. At that point, I made the substitution. I now have Eric Turner where I used to have Dick Ambrose. And this is what happens because of it. You know, he's my strong safety, but a little bit better vertical. Right now he has 2 routes crossing in front of each other, and I'm going to jump up and pick those off. And I'm going to take that to the end zone. I think that was the key play of the game, because it gave me a comfortable 3-touchdown lead, and now I can kind of relax and make him use up a lot more clock. And of course, when people get down, they have a terrible tendency to try to get all the points back in one play. So what do? They want to go deep. They don't think about their game plan anymore. They're just trying to score as quick as possible. If they can find something deep over the middle, they'll take it. But other than that, they're going extremely deep. It's 3 people back there. Turner comes up with a second pick. And that's pretty much the ball game at that point. Now, this is something I'm working on because I have a tendency to have these big leads. And especially in league games, since I can't run the clock out the way I would in a 5-minute game, I tend to let my opponent hang around. You know, I punt the ball. I do everything I'm supposed to, but I give up points quick, trying to force them not to go deep. And they kill me every time. So now I'm working on just trying to stay consistent, stay aggressive. You know, most people expect me to run in this situation. I'm learning to pass more and be comfortable with it. Now, everybody hold your horses. This is a hell of a play by Otto Graham. All right? Drop back in the 5 wide. Step up into the pocket. Break outside. See him. Spin move. Bob Sanders hits me. Touchdown. Check it out one more time. Step up into the pocket. Break outside. See a man. Spin move. See Bob Sanders. Take the hit. Touchdown. Don't get much better than that right there, folks. Now that's going to do it for today's game. The Browns are amazing. Jim Brown, possibly the best running back. I would like to see a little bit better game from Peyton. But nonetheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's gameplay. It was a lot of fun recording it. Sean, I always thank you for helping me test out my league. I need more people to do this, though. Alright? I need more people out there playing. So when the league is ready, we're trying to put $500 on the line this season. Alright? $500. But I need the games to get tested out. And the more games that get played, it gets me pumped to actually go ahead and finish the roster. I've been kind of procrastinating. So I really need you guys to get in there and play some games. If you bring somebody, try to get that person to bring another person. And let's get these games played. Let's get this roster finished. And let's get this money on the line.